Looks like it's Craftsman days here at Lowe's. Look at this 230 piece standard and metric mechanics tool set with hard case, $99 down from $199. And that's all that's included. The case has 3 drawers. They've also got about $15 off this 20 piece VersaStack standard and metric set. $69.98 down from $124.98 on this 64 piece standard and metric gunmetal chrome mechanic set. And that's VersaStack compatible also. Because the bay is empty, but $37.98 down from $41.98 on a VersaStack 17-inch 2-drawer plastic toolbox. And then they've got some small markdowns on a couple of Craftsman screwdrivers. And then they still have the brushed power tool kits for $59, including the wet dry vac. And if you don't want to spend $59 each on the brushed drill or the impact driver, here's $99 on the combo, coming with 2 batteries, a charger, and a soft bag. And they've got a couple BOGOs going on here too. $99 for this 4 amp, 2 amp hour charger starter kit, or this string trimmer combo, and you can get one of these tools free. These are all brush tools, saying V20 RP or the brushless, but maybe you don't need brushless. Maybe you only use them once in a while. Not a bad deal. You know, they've still got this deal going on with the Craftsman, $249 for that combo, and you get 2 free brushless tools. That is the Gen 1 combo, so it's not worth $249, but with the 2 free tools, the way it breaks down, might be worth it for you if you don't need the latest and greatest. And 2 of those free tools are the Gen 2 impact driver and the Gen 2 hammer drill. But after the BOGO's over, be looking for that combo to go down in price. Not 100% sure, but it should, since it's been replaced with the Gen 2. Not sure if we mentioned this before, but they do have $299 down from $349 on the DeWalt DCF 900 kit, and that's coming with a 5 amp hour battery, a charger, and a soft bag. That's not the top of the line, but it's the one that replaced the $899. Looks like they've also got a few yellow tags here and there on the DeWalt Flex Torque bits. If you've seen our testing, these are solid bits. And if you're looking for a bigger quality bit set, $19.98 for a 26 piece DeWalt Flex Torque, or $34.98 for a 40 piece. That's less than $1 a piece. They're not on clearance because they're that good. And we've mentioned this one before, but it's still a killer deal. Yeah, it's only a little over $5 off, $14.97 now from $19.98 on this DeWalt 18-piece black and gold twist bit set. These are solid bits though, and that's less than $1 per bit. And if you don't need an 18-piece bit set, $9.98 down from $14.98 on a 14-piece DeWalt black and gold drill bit set. That's way less than $1 each. $87.17 down from $109 on this Kobalt 3/8 drive compact impact wrench. That's a bare tool. Looks like they've also got some deals on the Kobalt socket sets. $51.97 down from $64.98 on a 64 piece. $35.97 down from $44.98 on a 42 piece. $35.97 down from $44.98 on a 19 piece metric. Or the SAE. $26.37 down from $32.98 on a 20 piece 1/4 inch standard and metric. $95.17 down from $119 on this homeowner set. $126.67 down from $149 on this 267 piece homeowner set. $139.17 down from $174 on this 55 piece 1/2 inch drive impact SAE and metric. $103.17 down from $129 on this 154 piece socket set. $211.67 down from $249 on this 300 piece Pro 90 ratchet set. And then they've got some deals on their wrench sets too. You're gonna have to check your local store because your mileage may vary. And it's about $3 off this micro ratchet set with bits, 24 piece. We're gonna mention this again. This rack is empty because they can't find them. $752 down from $29.98 on a Kobalt XTR 40 piece impact rated drive bit set. If your store has this clearance and you're only driving smaller fasteners, go ahead and grab it, but do not spend $29.98 because you saw what happened in our test. Well, here you go, $492 down from $19.98 on a 35 piece Kobalt XTR set. At that price, it's kind of worth it just for the case. The nut drivers might be decent and that socket adapter might be decent, but the bits aren't all that. But if you're doing light duty stuff, that is a killer price. And here's another solid bit set, 32 piece Bosch, not on sale, $17.98 for a 32 piece though, not bad. $19.98 down from $24.98 on a 44 piece, even better. The Metabo HPT also did very well in our test, but wait for that price to come down because it probably will. We got that 40 piece for maybe $11, so the 50 piece will probably come down to about $15 eventually. Looks like about $5 off this 3-piece side strike Kobalt chisel set. A little bit of deals on Irwin going on. Oh, about $3 off this 1-inch Irwin folding handle chisel. Couple bucks off this Irwin jam saw. About $5 off this Irwin double edge pole saw. Couple bucks off this Irwin drywall saw. About $14 off this Tough Built 24-inch handsaw. And about $16 off this Tough Built folding pole saw. About $1 off this Irwin hacksaw. About $1 off this Irwin ultrafine pole saw. About a little over $1 off this 7-point Irwin jab saw. And about $3 off this Tough Built jab saw with a holster. Couple bucks off this Kobalt 14-inch back saw, and a couple bucks off this 12-inch laminate saw. Almost $2 off this Kobalt 3-in-1 folding saw. A little over $2 off this Kobalt 6-piece black oxide file set. If we didn't mention this last time, $6 off this Spider 6-piece spade bit set. And there's a few dollars off each of these Bosch masonry rotary hammer bits. And here in the back aisle, a lot of it's the same stuff we've already shown, but they do have $10 off this Weber charcoal rake, $14.97 down from $24.98, and it's grilling season, so check your store to see if they have something like that. They also have this Ego leaf blower short tube attachment, $7.52 down from $29.98.